We're live. Hi. 2 days till the Great Camino Caper. Go to CaminoCaper.com to get your live stream tickets. Ender and I are here today, and we are continuing what we started last night, which is to finish playing through all the cues in script order. We're almost halfway through the movie, through the script. Through the script. So yeah, we're doing that.
Right. And we're starting today off with a deleted scene.
Thanks, Andrew.
Wait, hold on. Did we do? Oh, sorry. Actually, no. We're starting off with a different deleted scene.
Okay.
No, actually, this one's in the movie.
Okay.
My script is already starting to differ from our previous version.
Okay. So, nice. Okay.
My script.
The thumbnail posted. It's quite annoying. Okay, so the cue. I'm sharing my screen, as you can see, so you can see what's on my notation software. Something that Ender is doing now is he's writing in the cue name. So this is the second version of the script that we've printed, and this is the performance copy.
Right.
So it is printed as a booklet, if you want to hold that up.
Yeah. So before we had a whole bunch of pages per page so that we could see the whole movie at once.
Yeah.
Now we're doing a version that I will be able to read on stage to correctly cue Xanthi to play everything.
Yeah, and at the same time, I'm writing in my sheet music the script page so that we kind of have some redundancy there.
Mm-hmm.
So the last one I have is... Where's the last one I have?
The last one you have is probably...
The last one I have is
Qui-Gon
and Dooku, page 41.
Right.
Yep.
So we're now on page 43 for the next one.
Great. And it does not exist.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else on page 43?
Nope.
Okay. Do you want to know the cue numbers or not really?
I would love to know.
Okay.
At least for this point on.
Okay. And so you said that was page 43?
Mm-hmm.
This is cue number 33.
Okay. Okay. Do you want to play this one?
Yep.
There are some inconsistencies here. Maybe the planet you are looking for was destroyed. Wouldn't that be on record? It ought to be, unless it was very recent. I hate to say it, but it looks like the system you're looking for doesn't exist. That's impossible. Perhaps the archives are incomplete. The archives are comprehensive and totally secure. One thing you're actually sure of, if an item does not appear in our records, it does not exist.
Okay, first of all, let's put this mic much closer to you.
Yeah, do you want that turn? I think we actually do want to turn you down, though.
Yeah.
I think you're currently at basically max volume.
You definitely want to turn me down. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
How bad was it for the...
It did peak a little bit, yeah.
Okay, yeah. You want to try again a little bit?
Sure.
Just to test? I hate to say it,
Okay.
but... It looks like the system you're looking for doesn't exist. That's impossible. Perhaps the archives are incomplete. The archives are comprehensive and totally secure, my young Jedi. One thing you may be absolutely sure of. If an item does not appear in our records, it does not exist. Obi-Wan stares at her, then looks back at the map.
Okay. next one I have is In the Garden, page 46.
Yep. I believe that is the next one.
And that's
It's
cute.
actually page 47 now.
That's 47, okay.
Yep. Something changed in those pages.
Anything else on page 47?
Nope.
Okay.
I don't think. Hold on. Let me triple check.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
All right.
So this is In the Garden.
And we're doing Tremulous Double Neighbor. Chances are there will be more.
Yep.
Okay, I'm ready.
Now tell me, son, how serious is this thing? How much danger is my daughter really in? There have been 2 attempts on her life. Chances are there'll be more. My master's tracking down the assassins. I'm sure he'll find out who they are. This situation won't last long. Won't last long.
Okay, that's good.
Actually, we might change where that's being cued.
Oh, okay. A little bit earlier or a little bit later?
Actually, quite a bit later.
Okay.
I think it might be transition from that scene.
Okay.
So I don't want anything to happen to her. I don't either. Dun, 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 dun,
Okay, so
dun.
I'll put I don't either.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cue number 34.
Okay.
The next one I have is Yoda with younglings,
Yep.
and it's children doing a training exercise supervised by Yoda.
Yes.
What page?
48.
Okay, that's cue number 35.
Okay. Let's try it in context.
All right.
Actually, hold on. Let me write in the title.
Let us know if you're here and if you're coming to the show live or watching the live stream.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Who's on here?
Oh,
Sub smash like.
Andrew said sub smash like. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. Back in the Jedi Temple, Obi-Wan walks through the main hallway to the training area. He comes out onto the veranda and stops, watching a group of children doing training exercises supervised by Yoda. Don't think. Feel. Be as one with the Force. Help you it will. Younglings, enough. A visitor we have. Welcome him, Master Obi-Wan Kenobi. Meet the mighty Bear Clan. Welcome, Master Obi-Wan, says the children.
Mm-hmm. Is it children doing a training exercise or children
Doing training exercises.
Okay. Had that wrong.
That's probably my fault.
Yeah. Okay. And that's cue number 35. The next one I have is The Lodge.
Cued on what?
Anakin and Padme arrive at a lodge. Chris says, "Thank you so much for the look inside." You're very welcome, and thanks for engaging with it. Are you a musician?
I'll be live streaming, he says.
You'll be live streaming. Sweet. Actually, the live stream, I mean, judging from the Phantom Menace one, they do a really good job with the live stream. I was really nervous about that because on live stream, like I'll do live stream shows sometimes, and depending on the venue, sometimes the live stream is not good. Sometimes the sound on live streams is bad, and the sound is actually really good. So Dynasty Typewriter does.
Yeah,
great
I was
job.
impressed.
Yeah, and they actually have like multiple like camera angles and stuff too. Like, yeah, I was really impressed with the recording of it.
Okay.
The Lodge. What page is it on?
It's on page 49.
Okay, and this is cue number 36.
Yep.
Okay.
Back on Naboo, Anakin and Padme arrive at a lodge on a beautiful island in the middle of a lake. They walk up the stairs from where the water speeder is parked, onto the terrace overlooking a lovely garden. Padme looks out across the garden to the shimmering lake and the mountains rising beyond. Anakin looks at her silently.
I love that one.
That's the pastoral courtship theme, right?
It is. Chris says, not a musician, just a deep lover of music and how it gets made. Fantastic. Did you watch the Phantom Menace, the Naboo movie? That's cue number 36.
Yep. And do you need additional
No.
notation? Okay.
I just want to check if my tempo markings are remotely accurate, and if they're not, I'm deleting them.
Makes sense. Yeah.
The next one I have is Camino, foreshadowing.
Nope. We have accidental kiss.
Okay.
Goes right here.
Followed directly by Agony.
Yep. Parts 1 and 2.
Okay. Oh yes, best thing ever. Cool. Yeah, the Naboo movie was so much fun. This one might be even more fun.
Yeah, it's hard to know.
Yeah. Okay, what page is Accidental Kiss?
We're not there yet.
Oh, okay.
So. Oh, sorry. No, it is. Yeah, we are. It's page 50.
Okay. And Agony Part 1?
Probably 53, but I will let you know on
Okay, so
that
there's
in a moment.
pause. There's time in between.
Yep. They're not same page.
Okay, Accidental Kiss is cue 37. And Q is real enough, anyway.
Okay. And then do you have a secondary cue?
I shouldn't have done that. Give me a second, I want to...
And do you want the bigger Kajura?
Yep, that's what I was going to do. Can't remember. Change something. Okay. It is before. Okay. Moving. Why aren't you moving? Weird. Okay. It's fine. Yeah, I got it.
Okay. And this one, do I cue you for your pause?
Huh. Let's see. I'm not sure.
Because this one,
I think it's because this is.
or do I
this-
just cue you for the line?
You know what? This is the one where whenever they. Yeah. Do I fade out at I shouldn't have done that, or do I? Because this is really I fade out and then I continue at an octave lower.
Well, it's you abruptly stop as if interrupted.
Yeah, but I it's not so abrupt like in the movie it's like it kind of it trails off as if some people stop playing sooner than others.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just try it and then see.
Sometimes, when you believe something to be real, it becomes real. Real enough, anyway. They look into each other's eyes. He touches her chin. I used to think if you looked too deeply into the glass, you would lose yourself. I think that's true. Anakin kisses Padme. She doesn't resist. Then she comes to her senses and pulls away. I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. When I'm around you, my mind is no longer my own. It's the situation, the stress, the view. Okay?
So...
I think it's probably fine.
Okay. It's probably fine. Okay, the next one is, and that was cue number 37. The next one I have is Agony Part 1.
Yeah, hold on a second. I have to actually write the rest of this in. It's... Cued on Anakin Don't.
Yeah. What page is it on?
53.
Is Agony Part 2 soon after?
It should be the next page. Yeah, we'll run them together.
Okay. So what page is Agony Part 2?
54.
Okay. And these are cue number 38 and 39. I'm ready whenever you are.
Yeah, hold on one second. Let me make sure. Okay, actually, we're going to add the next one, too.
Camino?
Yep.
What page is that?
55.
Okay. That's cue number 40.
Okay. Just tell me every 5.
Okay.
I'm not actually writing it down anywhere.
Okay.
It's just like the star map hologram?
Yeah, plus. It's just like the star map hologram, plus.
Okay.
Chris says you two have been the inspiring background to some very productive drawing sessions for me.
That's good. That's what I want.
Me too.
And then Obi-Wan wary?
Obi-Wan is wary is... Now please this way. What page is that?
Also 55.
Oh good, okay, so you can do a lot in a row.
Yeah, and we might actually stick on 2 more.
Great. Tremulous double neighbor, Cero Diaz.
Yeah, hold on. I have to write in all these titles and everything.
Okay.
I've been practicing my condensed handwriting. To write in these margins.
Yeah. I'd love to know what you draw, Chris. And where you draw. If it's like a notebook, a sketchbook.
Foreshadowing. Tremulous double neighbor. And then, yeah, Cytodius.
Okay.
It's page 56.
Okay.
And Pastoral is also 56.
Okay. And that's it for now?
Yeah. And then we'll jump back and try to go through all of these.
Okay, cool.
I'm sorry, Master, is that the cue for Cytodius?
Yeah.
And then Pastoral.
It's the next day on Naboo.
Okay.
Do you need Agony Part 2? That's you'd be expelled from the Order.
I think I had that one.
Okay. All right.
Hold on. Almost there. Okay, so we're gonna start at Agony. Number 1.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna run through like 4 pages.
Great. Let's do it.
Maybe you should use your Jedi intuition. It doesn't work around you. My mind is always a muddle. I can only think of you. Anakin, don't. From the moment I met you, all those years ago, a day hasn't gone by when I haven't thought of you. And now that I'm close to you again, I'm in agony. The closer I get to you, the worse it gets. The thought of not being with you makes my stomach turn over. My mouth goes dry, I feel dizzy, I can't breathe. I'm haunted by the kiss you should never have given me. My heart is beating, hoping that kiss will not become a scar. You are in my very soul, tormenting me. What can I do? I will do anything you ask. Silence. The logs flame in the hearth. If you are suffering as much as I am, tell me. I can't. We can't. It's just not possible. Anything's possible. Padme, please listen. You listen. We live in a real world. Come back to it. You're studying to become a Jedi Knight. I'm a senator. If you follow your thoughts through to conclusion, they will take us to a place we cannot go, regardless of the way we feel about each other. Then you do feel something. There's an extraordinary connection between us. You can't deny that. Annie, it doesn't make a difference. Jedi aren't allowed to marry. You swore an oath, remember? You'd be expelled from the Order. I will not let you give up your responsibilities, your future, for me. I was destined to be a Jedi. I don't think I could be anything else. But you are asking me to be rational. That is something I know I cannot do. I wish I could just wish away my feelings, but I can't. I am not going to give in to this. I'm not going to throw my life away. I have more important things to do than fall in love. There is silence as they stare at the fire. Anakin is thinking. It wouldn't have to be that way. We could keep it a secret. Then we'd be living a lie. One we couldn't keep even if we wanted to. My sister saw it. So did my mother. I couldn't do that. Could you, Anakin? Could you live like that? No, you're right. It would destroy us. Meanwhile, in space, it's just like the star map hologram. Plus, you need to wait for plus.
What?
You need to wait for plus.
Oh, the plus is very important.
Yeah.
Okay.
Meanwhile, in space, it's just like the star map hologram. Plus, the storm-shrouded planet of Kamino, which is exactly where it ought to be. Heavy rains and hard-driving winds lash the landing platform as Obi-Wan's starship approaches. The huge, ultra-modern city of Tipoca rests on giant stilts that keep it above the pounding and ever-present waves that cover the surface of this watery world. Obi-Wan gets out and makes his... Is that the end?
Yeah.
Okay, well...
Should I loop some?
You should include the da-da-da, da-da-da
Okay.
sort of ending.
By the way, Chris says, at the moment I'm practicing faces. Eventually I'll drop a link to my comic on your Discord where you know me as Bub Nubbins.
Oh,
It's Bub.
okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Why did you say so, Bub? Okay. I'm going to put a comma after the plus.
It's a colon in the script.
It's hologram colon plus?
Hologram, exclamation mark. Capital, all caps in the script, plus in italics also.
Okay. Cool. That'll help. Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we're going on. Yeah.
Yeah, should we try from there though?
No, I think it's fine.
I'd like to try it one more time because I want to get the sense of the rhythm of.
Okay. And let me put some more fingerings in really quick.
Because I have to mark here how long I expect it to take.
I see. Okay, I'm ready.
No, you're right. It would destroy us. Meanwhile, in space, it's just like the star map hologram. Plus, the storm-shrouded planet of Kamino, which is exactly where it ought to be. Heavy rains and hard-driving winds lash the landing platform as Obi-Wan's starship approaches. The huge, ultra-modern city of Tipoca rests on great stilts that keep it above the pounding and ever-present waves that cover the surface of this watery world. Obi-Wan gets out and makes his way through the blowing wind toward the tower on the far side of the platform. Okay.
Good.
A door slides open. A shaft of brilliant light pierces the swirling rain. Obi-Wan passes through it and goes inside. He wipes the rain from his face and blinks in surprise at a tall, pasty-white alien named Tan Wee. Welcome to Tipoca City, Master Jedi. Everything is ready. The Prime Minister expects you. I'm expected? Of course. He is anxious to see you. After all these years, we were beginning to think you weren't coming. Now please, this way. That's your cue. Obi-Wan masks his surprise as they move away along the corridor. The door slides open. Obi-Wan and Tan Wee enter and cross to where Lama Su rises, smiling from behind his desk, which, like all the furniture on Kamino, seems made of pure light. May I present Lama Su, Prime Minister of Kamino, and this is Master Jedi Obi-Wan Kenobi. I trust that you are going to enjoy your stay. We are most happy you have arrived at the best part of the season. You make me feel most welcome. And now to business. You will be delighted to hear we are on schedule. 200,000 units are ready, with another 1 million well on the way. That is good news. Please tell your master, Sido Diaz, that we have every confidence his order will be met on time and in full. He is well, I hope. I'm sorry, Jedi Master Sido Diaz. He's still a leading member of the Jedi Council, is he not? Oh yes, Sido Diaz. You must be anxious to inspect the units for yourself. You can feel free to repeat that additional times if the actors start reacting to the every time they have a gap in words.
Okay. Until you tap on me.
Well, we're about to hit the next scene, so it's just if they make eye contact with you, you just keep doing it.
Keep riffing.
If actors are improvised.
If necessary.
Yeah, if necessary. Yeah.
As necessary. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's why I'm here. Sit all, stand Anakin and Padme. It's the next day on Naboo, and Padme and Anakin are in the middle of an idyllic hilly meadow, its lush grasses sprinkled with flowers. At a distance, a herd of shacks graze contentedly. Beyond them is the shimmering expanse of the lake. Several other lakes stretch to the horizon. The warm air is full of little floating puffballs. They sit on the grass in a playful, coy mood, talking. And
I love
Padme
this one.
is picking flowers.
I really like this one.
Put a breath mark before your last chord.
Yeah.
And then add a fermata to that chord.
Okay, so don't be too in and out too quickly.
Yeah.
George Lucas Talk Show says, "Here we go." Indeed. This is the fun part where we get to play through the whole script.
Okay, do you want to try that? Actually, hold on. Can we do Side ODS one more time? I want to make sure I know how long I'm expecting that to run.
Yep.
Please tell your master, Side ODS, that we have every confidence his order will be met on time and in full. He is well, I hope. I'm sorry, Master... Jedi Master Side ODS. He's still a leading member of the Jedi Council, is he not? Oh yes, Side ODS. You must be anxious to inspect the units for yourself. That's why I'm here. I would actually add a repeat. So you'll play it 4 times.
The entire thing?
No, you'll play da 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 da.
Okay.
4 times with the rest in front of it.
Cool.
Yeah. So the last 2 bars. Basically, you'll do it until that's why I'm here.
Yep. That's why I'm here.
And then you'll immediately be doing pastoral.
Great.
So let's try that one more time.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And imagine everybody's doing silly voices.
Yep.
Please tell your master, Side ODS, that we have every confidence his order will be met on time and in full. He is well, I hope. I'm sorry, Master... Jedi Master Side ODS. He's still a leading member of the Jedi Council, is he not? Oh yes, Side ODS. You must be anxious to inspect the units for yourself. That's why I'm here. It's the next day on Naboo, and Padme and Anakin are in the middle of an idyllic hilly meadow, its lush grasses sprinkled with flowers. At a distance, a herd of shacks graze contentedly. Beyond is the shimmering expanse of the lake. Several other lakes stretch to the horizon. The warm air is full of little floating puffballs. They sit on the grass in a playful, coy mood, talking. Padme is picking flowers.
Good.
It's great.
All right. Next one is she takes his hand.
Yep, hold on.
Question
Make
mark.
sure my pages are... She takes his hand. And it's cued on she takes it.
Yeah. What's the page?
59.
Anything else on that page?
Yes. Magnificent Clones
Okay.
is the next one. It's on this page.
Okay. And Magnificent Clones is number 45, Q45. And then For the Republic?
Probably, but give me a second.
Okay.
What is Magnificent Clones queued on?
Marching and drilling in formations of several hundred.
Okay.
Should you go past there or just go up to there?
Well, give me a second to check the next page. Oh. Yeah, no, just there.
Okay.
Sorry, marching and drilling? Is the beginning of the queue?
Yeah, marching and drilling in formations of several hundred.
Ah, okay. There's a small change to the layout of the script here.
Okay.
But
Did it
it's...
affect me?
No.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Oh, waiting for you.
Oh. Okay. She yelps in mock fury and takes a swing at him. He catches her arm. She struggles. They roll over in the grass. Suddenly, they become aware of the contact between them. They let go of each other quickly and sit up, looking away. Anakin stands and holds out his hand to her. She takes it. She pulls herself up, and now they are easy together, not self-conscious anymore. Padme scrambles up onto the shack behind Anakin. She puts her arms around his waist and leans against his back. Anakin digs in his heels. The shack starts forward, and they ride away. It's got to be faster, which might mean that it needs to be an octave lower.
Let's try it again. I have a repeat bar here for some reason. Okay. Okay, let's do it.
Okay. They let go of each other quickly and they become aware of the contact between them. They let go of each other quickly and sit up, looking away. Anakin stands up and holds out his hand to her. She takes it. He pulls her up, and now they are easy together, not self-conscious anymore. Padme scrambles up onto the shack behind Anakin. She puts her arms around his waist and leans into his back. You can go a little bit slower than that.
Okay. Before I actually played it wrong. This is written as a faster cue. It's a different rhythm. It's 2. Like it is written that way.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, but yeah, just not rushed.
Yeah.
They let go of each other quickly and sit up, looking away. Anakin stands up and holds out his hand to her. She takes it. He pulls her up, and now they are easy together, not self-conscious anymore. Padme scrambles up onto the shack behind Anakin. She puts her arms around his waist and leans into his back. Anakin digs his heels in. The shack darts forward, and they ride away.
Cool.
On Camino, this is immediately after.
Okay.
Sorry, do you need more
Okay.
time to write in notes?
I'm good.
On Camino, Obi-Wan, Lama Su, and Tanwi come out onto a balcony. Below is a huge parade ground. Thousands of stormtroopers, faces covered by helmets, are marching and drilling in formations of several hundred. Magnificent, aren't they? We modified their genetic structure to make them less independent than the original host. As a result, they are totally obedient, taking any order without question. Who was the original host? And then it goes on for another few pages, or for another page before we get to For the Republic.
Okay, what page is that?
61.
Anything else on that page?
No, nothing else on that page.
Do we want to put in other ones after that or no?
We'll start here.
Okay.
So this is cute on this
army
army's.
is for the Republic.
Tell me, Prime Minister, when my master Sidodius first contacted you, did he say this order was for himself or himself? Of course not. This army is for the Republic. The Republic? We are also very much against this Count Dooku and his secessionist movement. We are proud to be of help to the Republic.
Okay.
Let me write that in. For the Republic.
The next one I have is this bounty hunter is the assassin, I think.
Yep, that is the next one on page 62.
Is there anything else on that page?
Nope. But we might put Anakin's Nightmare 2.
Anakin's Nightmare 2. Again. Anakin's Nightmare, I'll put his Nightmare 2.
Oh,
It says again in my part.
okay, yeah, do 2.
Okay. What page?
Page 63.
Okay.
And then
else,
Anakin's Promise.
balcony meditation?
Yeah, is that what it's called there?
Yeah, and it's possibly thrown out of the Jedi Order.
Okay, hold on. I have to get all these text cues correct.
Okay.
So this bounty hunter is the assassin is cued on this bounty hunter is the assassin, right?
I have a strong feeling that this bounty hunter is the assassin we're looking for.
Okay.
And then Anakin's Nightmare 2 is Anakin is on the balcony overlooking the gardens.
Oh, wait, that's where it starts? Yeah, okay.
Are we going to change it?
Yeah, well, so it's not... It's not Anakin's Nightmare then.
Okay.
We gotta retitle it.
Okay. And Shmi.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's say... Annie thinks of Shmi.
And this is different from balcony meditation, right?
Yep.
Okay. Annie thinks of Shmi. Okay. Ready for the next?
The next one is and possibly thrown out of the Jedi Order.
Yes.
And let's rename this no choice,
The balcony
parentheses.
meditation?
Yeah.
No choice. Okay.
No choice, parentheses, Annie's promise. Hold on, I gotta write down this. Bounty hunter is the assassin, which is conspiracy.
And then Annie thinks of Shmi. Is Shmi.
Right. And it's a very short one, right?
Yep.
And then next page we have your mandate
Yeah.
queued on what?
And you won't be disobeying your mandate. What page is that?
That's oh, hold on, I gotta
Also, what
be writing in the
page is
page
it?
numbers. I have to be writing in these page numbers.
Mhm.
Hold on. So 62 for Bounty Hunters the Assassin.
Uh huh.
63
For
is
Annie thinks of Shmi.
63 is No Choice.
Okay.
Your mandate is 64.
Okay. Mandalorian armor.
1 second. Pieces of body armor can be seen on the floor.
Yeah. What page is that?
That'll be page 65.
Okay. Do you want to do the next one?
Yeah, I do.
Darth
Hold on 1 second.
Tyrannus.
Hold on 1 second. And what's the Darth Tyrannus one?
Darth Tyrannus is on one of the moons of Bogdan. '66, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Okay. Should we just play through those, or do we want to add more?
One more.
Okay. Arrival on Tatooine is
Yep.
meanwhile on Tatooine. Page 67.
Yep.
Okay.
And then we're gonna.
Play through these all. Starting from this bounty hunter is the assassin.
How many T's in Tatooine? Just one, right? I mean,
Yeah.
just two.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
let's. Where are we starting?
This bounty hunter is the assassin on page 62.
Okay, here goes. No, whoever placed that order was not a Jedi, I can assure you. I have a strong feeling that this bounty hunter is the assassin we're looking for. Who he is working for, discover that you must. I will, Master, and I will also find out more about this clone army. May the Force... The hologram switches off, and Obi-Wan fades away. A clone army. Ordered by someone in the Senate, perhaps. Someone's out to start a war. Inform the Chancellor of this, we must. Who do you think this imposter Saito Diaz could be? Yoda stares back at Mace Windu, then slowly shakes his head. The Silent Lodge, the triple moons of Naboo reflected in the tranquil waters of the lake. Anakin moves restlessly in his sleep. He mutters to himself. Sweat forms on his forehead. He turns violently. He cries out, "No! No, no, Mom! Don't! No, don't!" In the morning, Anakin is on the balcony overlooking the gardens. After a moment, Padme comes onto the balcony behind him. She sees him meditating and turns to go. "Don't go. I don't want to disturb you. Your presence is soothing." You had a nightmare last night. Jedi don't have nightmares. I heard you. I saw my mother. I saw her as clearly as I see you now. She's suffering, Padme. She is in pain. They're killing her. I know I'm disobeying my mandate to protect you, Senator. I know I will be punished and possibly thrown out of the Jedi Order. But I must go. I have to help her. I'm sorry, Padme. I don't have a choice. Annie, I told you I wouldn't let you give up on your future for me. I'll go with you. That way you can continue to protect me, and you won't be disobeying your mandate. What about Master Obi-Wan? Padme smiles and takes his hand. I guess we won't tell him, will we? On Kamino, Taun We conducts Obi-Wan to the door of Jango Fett's apartment. The door opens, and a 10-year-old boy, Boba Fett, looks at them. Boba, is your father here? There's a brief pause, then Boba Fett nods. May we see him? Another brief pause, then Boba Fett steps aside and Taun We and Obi-Wan go through. Obi-Wan looks around the room. Dad, Taun We's here. Jango Fett comes in from the bedroom. He wears a jumpsuit. He is unshaven and mean-looking, his face pitted with scars of old wounds. There are a couple of weird tattoos on his muscular forearms. He eyes Obi-Wan with suspicion. Welcome back, Jango. Was your trip productive? Fairly. Obi-Wan and Jango size each other up. Boba Fett studies both of them. This is Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's come to check on your progress. That right. Your clones are very impressive. You must be very proud. I'm just a simple man, trying to make my way in the universe, Master Jedi. Aren't we all? Obi-Wan eyes the half-open bedroom door through which a couple of pieces of body armor can be seen on the floor. Jango Fett registers Obi-Wan's look. He moves in front of him, blocking the view. Ever made your way as far as into the interior as Coruscant? Once or twice? Recently? Possibly. Then you must know Master Saito Diaz. Boba, close the door. Boba Fett moves to close the bedroom door. Jango Fett smiles thinly at Obi-Wan. Master who? Saito Diaz. Isn't he the Jedi who hired you for this job? Never heard of him. I was recruited by a man named Darth Tyrannus on one of the moons of Bogdan. No? I thought... Saito Diaz told us to expect him, and he showed up just when your Jedi Master said he would. We have kept the Jedi's involvement a secret until your arrival, just as your master requested. Curious. Do you like your army? It seems to me it's your army, being that they are all clones of you. They'll do their job well, I'll guarantee that. I look forward to seeing them in action. Thank you for your time, Jango. Always a pleasure to meet a Jedi. Obi-Wan and Taunwi go out. The door slides closed. Jango Fett turns to his son. He is deep in thought. What is it, Dad? Meanwhile, on Tatooine, the Naboo starship lands in a large parking lot of spaceships in the outskirts of Mos Espa. Anakin and Padme ride in a rickshaw through the streets. Anakin stares at sights he hasn't seen for years. Finally, they come to a shop, and the rickshaw stops. Anakin and Padme get down. Sitting on a stool in front of the shop is Watto.
Okay. Good. Continue?
Yep.
Okay.
I need to number pages. How are you feeling? Do you want to put in a break?
No, let's keep going. Let's push through.
No, not push through. Take breaks, so not have to push through.
What did we start with today? Let me see.
We started on page... We started
with cue number 33. And now we're done. We just finished 53.
Yeah, we're on to page 68, which is more than 20 pages of script.
It'd be good to get some more page numbers in at least.
Okay. We can do whichever.
Let's do like 10 in a row
Okay.
of putting page numbers in and writing them in.
Yeah.
Because it's easier, because then I can put my violin down and not type while my violin is held under my chin.
All right, so we have Meanwhile.
Uh-huh. The waves crash against the water city.
Okay, hold on. And that's Mystery.
Yep. Page 68.
That's page 68. Page 69 has Lightsaber Heroics and Arrival at Lars Homestead.
Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on. That's not true. Oh, maybe it is. Obi-Wan draws his lightsaber from his belt.
Yep.
That's...
And then,
Lightsaber Heroics again.
yep.
A moment later, another hand grabs hold.
Yes, and that's Arrival at Lars Homestead. And what page is that?
That's also page 69.
Okay. And then the next one is Master Owen, someone to see you. Page 70.
Master Owen, someone to see you. And that's Farm Boy Luke.
Yep. And then, to find my mother. 71?
Yes.
Okay. And then binary sunset. Anakin turns to Padme.
Yep.
And head down toward the planet of Geonosis.
That's not for a few pages.
Okay.
I'll find that for you.
Thank you.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Is that even in order? My order could be
No,
wrong.
it's not.
Okay.
Well, no, maybe it is. Hold on. Ah, they rearranged things.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
Okay.
So let's do
54.
Meanwhile.
Yeah. All right.
Long way from here, someplace over on the other side of Mos Eisley, I think. I'd like to know. Yeah, sure, absolutely. Let's go look at my records. On Camino, the waves crash against the water city as the storm continues. Light suddenly streams from the base of the landing platform as the door slides open. Obi-Wan stands with Lama Su just inside the door. Tell your council that the 1st Battalions are ready, and remind them that if they need more troops, we will need more time to grow them. I won't forget. Obi-Wan comes out from the tower and into the driving rain. The door closes behind him. He pulls his robe around him and stands braced against the gale. He walks over to his starfighter, looks to see if anyone is watching, then turns and goes back to the door. It slides open. He moves down the deserted corridor to the Fett apartment and walks in to find the room in complete disorder. The bedroom door is wide open, clear signs of hurried departure. All of the Fett's personal belongings are gone. On the landing pad, Jango Fett and Boba Fett are unhitching the lines securing their ship to the platform. Jango Fett is wearing his armor and rocket pack. He picks up a case and swings it up to Boba Fett, who stows it inside the ship. Jango Fett picks up another case and is about to swing it in when... Dad! Jango Fett turns to see Obi-Wan charging out of the tower toward him. As he runs, Obi-Wan draws his lightsaber from his belt. It flashes on. Jango Fett draws his gun and fires at the charging Jedi. Obi-Wan deflects the blast and swings at Jango Fett. They have a crazy fight, which eventually leads to them plummeting down toward the raging ocean. Jango Fett thinks Obi-Wan is washed out to sea, so he gets inside his cockpit and settles into the pilot seat. He punches buttons, the engines roar, his ship lifts off from the platform and disappears into the lowering sky. Lightning flashes, rain lashes at the tower and streams across the surface of the platform, where a hand suddenly clutches at the very edge of the platform. A moment later, another hand grabs hold. On Tatooine, a Naboo starship descends, hovers, and lands on a bluff. Anakin and Padme get out. They look down from the edge of the Lars homestead, start down the trail toward it. C-3PO is working outside the homestead. He still lacks an outer covering. His inner parts and wiring show. He looks up as Anakin and Padme arrive. Good evening. May I help you? 3PO? Oh my, Master Anakin. My goodness, I can hardly believe it. And this must be Miss Padme. Hello, 3PO. I've come to see my mother. Oh dear, I'm terribly sorry, Master Annie. 3PO, what's happened? I think we'd better go inside. Master Lars? Master Owen? Someone to see you. Owen Lars and Beru Whitesun come out into the courtyard. I'm Anakin Skywalker. I'm here looking for my mother. Hold on, I'm gonna... And I need, hold on. Owen Lars, I guess I'm your stepbrother. This is my girlfriend, Baru. Hello, I'm Padme. I had a feeling you might show up one someday. Is my mother here? No, she's not. Klieg Lars. Shmi is my wife. Come inside. We have a lot to talk about. Klieg, Owen, Padme, and Anakin sit down at the table. Baru brings the drinks in from the kitchen. It was just before dawn. They came out of nowhere, a hunting party of Tusken Raiders. Your mother had gone out early, like she always did, to pick mushrooms that grow on the evaporators. From the tracks, she was about halfway when they took her. Those Tuskens walk like men, but they're vicious, mindless monsters. 30 of us went out after her. 4 of us came back. Three or more are still out there looking. I'd be there with them, only I just couldn't ride anymore until I heal. This isn't the way I wanted to meet you, son. This isn't how your mother and I planned it. I don't want to give up on her, but she's been gone a month. There's little hope that she's lasted this long. Silence. Then Anakin stands up. Where are you going? To find my mother. No, Annie. She's dead, son. Accept it. I can feel her pain, and I will find her. I know she's alive. Anakin stands, looking across the desert. Padme comes running out of the homestead after him, followed by Owen. Anakin turns to Padme. You're going to have to stay here. These are good people, Padme. You'll be safe. Take my speeder bike. Anakin. Padme hugs him. Anakin walks over to Owen's speeder bike, which is standing close by. I trust you'll watch over her, Owen. Don't worry. I won't be long. Anakin swings onto the bike. The engine fires. He takes off across the desert. Padme watches him go.
Can we do that one again?
Just the last one?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm building in, they have like stage direction.
Mm-hmm.
So there's going to be some really variable time on that.
Yeah.
Don't try to,
I know.
not too fast, definitely.
Yeah. I erred on the side of doing it too fast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Anakin stands looking across the desert. Padme comes running out of the homestead after him, followed by Owen. Anakin turns to Padme. You're going to have to stay here. These are good people, Padme. You'll be safe. Take my speeder bike. Anakin. Padme hugs him. Anakin walks over to Owen's speeder bike, which is standing close by. I trust you to watch over her, Owen. Don't worry. I won't be long. Anakin swings onto the bike. The engine fires. He takes off across the desert. Padme watches him go.
Thanks. Chris has nice voice work, Ender. I think so too.
I'm gonna say that's probably for Klieg. I think I got a good Klieg going.
I think you have a lot of them, honestly.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Duel of the Fets.
Yeah, it's not there.
Okay.
I have to figure out where that one goes. Oh, fun. Okay. How's this gonna go? No, that'll work, actually. This'll...
Duel of the Fets is next?
No, it's not. Okay, so we're gonna do... Yeah, they did some scene rearranging, and I think it's good choices.
Watto.
Watto?
They did some scene rearranging?
Yeah.
Okay, which one is next?
So next, the way they've structured it now, Padme and C-3PO is now one continuous scene. I'm pretty sure.
Is this different from the last script?
Yes, it is. Yeah. Oh wait, no, it's not all one scene.
Okay.
But it cuts, instead of cutting there, we do, actually no, the C3PO scene was still here. But then we have the Shmi scene first, and then that part where they repeated information from the Boba monologue is now handled at the place where the scene actually goes.
Okay.
Instead of recapping the scene, they actually just do the scene.
Okay. So what's next?
So we have I'm Here, Mom, is what I called it.
Okay.
But I think it might be I Am Complete, might be a better name for it now. It should be after...
I have Everything's Going to Be Fine. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I mean. Everything's going to be
So
fine.
that's after Binary Sunset?
Yep,
And then Annie's Revenge is after that?
yep.
And then Thousands of Battle Droids? Or Duel of the Fets?
Duel of the Fets, I think, is next. And I
Okay.
think we might be cutting Thousands of Battle Droids.
Okay. So what page is Everything's Going to Be Fine? I know we might change the title.
Well, all the pages are different now, so give me a second to locate exactly where it is.
Okay.
74, 75. It's probably 75.
I'll wait till you have it definitely.
Oh, wait, but Duel of the Fets only made sense.
Do we have to cut it?
We might have to cut it. But don't delete it yet.
Okay.
We'll decide on that.
Okay.
Yeah, because the reason we put it where we did was so that it led into the Tuscan camp.
Oh, okay.
You'll have to be quiet, 3PO. Hold still, please. Anakin pulls up near the Tuscan camp. It doesn't quite work to do da 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 da.
Yeah, okay, so what's
There.
Everything Going to Be Fine? Did you find a page number?
Yeah, everything's going to be fine. Is on page 75. Yep.
And is that still a good title?
We can call it I Am Complete.
Okay. And then Annie's Revenge is next.
Yep. And that's cued on
Staring at the bodies of two Tuscan guards. Same page.
yeah, and that's Annie's Revenge. Okay, let's do that scene.
Those two?
Yeah.
Okay.
Annie, is it you? Shmi's eyes focus slowly. Anakin gives a little choking gasp. I'm here, Mom. You're safe. Hang on. I'm gonna get you out of here. I'm so glad to see you, Annie. Now, I am complete. Just stay with me, Mom. I'm going to make you well again. Everything's going to be fine. You look so handsome. My son, my grown-up son. I'm so proud of you, Annie. So proud. I missed you so much. I love... Shmi dies. Anakin draws her to his breast. There is silence for a moment. Anakin lifts his head, listening. Then he sits on the floor of the Tusken hut, cradling his dead mother in his arms. In the Tusken Raider camp, the pale light grows. Thin tendrils of smoke rise slowly in the cold, clear air. Somewhere, a dog barks. An old woman comes out of one of the huts. She carries a pail. She swirls it and tosses the dirty water onto the ground. As she goes back inside the hut, a Tusken child runs past, dragging a stick in the sand. The child runs through the line of huts, turns a corner, and stops suddenly, staring at the bodies of the 2 Tusken guards. Between them, Anakin stands outside the hut door. His face is a grim mask. The child stares, then there is a flash of light as Anakin's lightsaber switches on.
Taking great restraint right now.
The red planet of Geonosis is circled by a large asteroid field, says Boba Fett.
Okay. So nothing there.
Nothing there. Listen, is it still in there?
Yeah, it is. In the back, yeah. Why?
Well, because it's now an everybody sit and then Boba Fett gets up to do a monologue, you can probably sneak one in.
Okay.
It's all you wanted, isn't it?
It is. Okay. So should we cut Duel of the Fets?
Probably.
Okay. I'll move it to the back.
Yeah.
And then what's the next one?
The next one. Actually, let's keep Duel of the Fets. It goes immediately after Annie's Revenge. It's not appropriate to the movie, but also they put that theme in this movie in the movie.
Yeah,
so.
Fair. Okay. But cut thousands of battle droids?
No.
Okay.
It looks like they cleaned it up a little bit, so we'll still have thousands of battle droids.
Okay, so what page is Duel of the Fets?
Both are on 76.
Okay. The Duel of the Fets cue is and head down toward the planet of Geonosis.
Yep.
And then what's that? And then thousands of battle droids is. They carry thousands of battle droids.
Yep.
What's the next?
Hold on. I'm writing these ones in. Jar Jar loves democracy. Page 78, probably. Actually, I don't know. No, that's not the next one. Forenamed Darth, I think, is the next one.
Okay.
But I don't know what page. Hold on. This is... Duel of the Fets. Okay, Forename Darth is page 77.
All right. And then preparing for war is the commerce guilds are preparing for war.
Yeah, that'll be page 78 now.
Okay.
And then 79 for
Jar Jar Loves Democracy.
Jar Jar Loves Democracy.
Okay, and that's if only Senator Amidala were here. Then I'm good at fixing things. But I couldn't.
Yeah, that's a couple more pages. So let's
Do this. Oh. Okay.
yeah. Let's do this. So Boba Fett's giving a monologue.
Let me change the camera battery real quick.
Oh, okay.
Which one are we on now? Duel of Fates? Duel of the Fets?
Yep. Duel of the Fets is next. And then thousands of battle droids.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. All right, we've got camera.
Yeah. Okay.
Dad says, "We won't see him again." And we laugh as we leave the asteroid belt and head down toward the planet of Geonosis. But Obi-Wan followed Jango Fett's ship to Geonosis. Once on the surface, he takes a pair of electro binoculars from his belt and puts them to his eyes. He sees a cluster of great towers like fantastic stalagmites rise from the plain below. He sees between 50 and 100 Trade Federation starships in neat rows. Some are on platforms that are carrying the starships down to an underground facility. Other platforms are rising to the surface. They carry thousands of battle droids that step off and file into the waiting ships. A fully loaded starship takes off. Obi-Wan swings his binoculars around to see more Federation starships. He runs back to his ship and climbs into the cockpit. He settles into his seat. His R4 droid beeps a happy greeting. Obi-Wan switches on his comlink. Guiding light to old folks' home. In the Chancellor's office, a hologram of Obi-Wan flickers in front of a group made of Jedi and senators. Palpatine and Masamita are in the middle of the group, watching with growing concern. Starships from the Trade Federation and the Commerce Guilds are taking deliveries of battle droids from the foundries on Geonosis. That's outrageous. The treaty forbids the Trade Federation from building up an army. What are they doing? The droid foundry seems to be working at full capacity. I am going to go down to investigate. I will bring Jango Fett back home for interrogation. Those GNS and foundries are part of the Techno Union. We will call in their representatives and ask them a few very pointed questions. One more thing. Jango Fett mentioned he was recruited by someone named Darth Tyrannus. Any idea who that might be?
With the forename Darth, a Sith he must be.
Our missing apprentice. They are playing their hand at last. Do you believe he could be the mysterious Cydo Diaz who made the deal for the clone army?
Perhaps. Too many pieces are yet missing from this puzzle.
Yeah. Be careful, Obi-Wan. This investigation is becoming less than routine. Do you need help? Let me see if I can figure out what's going on first. The hologram of Obi-Wan fades off. Palpatine stares at the spot where the hologram was in disbelief. The Commerce Guilds are preparing for war. There can be no doubt of that. Count Dooku must have made a treaty with them. We must stop them before they're fully ready. The debate is over. We need that clone army now. Unfortunately, the debate is not over. The Senate will never be able to approve blah blah blah. With patience, we should wait for Obi-Wan to report back. We don't know what Count Dooku has made. That Count Dooku has made a treaty with the Corporate Alliance. It's speculation. But we must prepare for the worst. I am going to propose a motion granting emergency powers to the Chancellor at the next session. We must not wait. Out of the question, Senator. You and I are too closely aligned. The issue will become partisan and debates will begin. The proposal must come from a neutral source.
If only Senator Amidala were here.
Jar Jar steps forward from the back of the room. Supreme Chancellor, my august colleagues, I would be proud to propose the motion in question. This is a grave situation, and I'm sure Senator Amidala and the Queen of Naboo would agree.
Okay, that's all we have so far.
Thank you, Representative Binks.
All right.
So now we're going to do I'm good at fixing things.
Mm-hmm.
Which is cued by, but I couldn't.
Yes.
And then you're not all powerful?
Yes.
Sorry, you're not all powerful, Annie.
Annie, yes. Sorry. And then Anakin, ...
Okay.
Page?
Page 80.
Anything right after that?
Yep.
I hate them?
Yeah. I hate them.
Page 81. And is she dead yet?
That won't be for a bit.
Okay.
Well, I need to check, actually.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, you can put down your violin for a minute.
Okay.
And we'll write down a couple more.
This is how many cues we have to go. Pink, the things circled in pink are the ones that we have checked, and we need to check all of them. And then we are done with this phase.
Wow. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Is She Dead Yet is page 83.
Okay.
Absolute commitment to capitalism.
I just called it capitalism.
Oh, that's too bad.
Do you want me to call it commitment to capitalism?
No, capitalism's fine.
Okay, but the text cue is our absolute commitment to capitalism. What page? 83. Same page.
Yes, 83.
And then Shadows over Kenobi is my next one.
Yeah. A shadow passes over him. It's the first cue.
Yeah.
And then
More shadows pass over him.
actually, we're going to change those cues a little bit.
Okay.
The first one is the more shadows pass over him, he doesn't notice.
He doesn't notice. Instead of a shadow. Sorry, a shadow passes over him is still good.
Yep, full sentence, and then he doesn't notice is the next sentence. So the second cue.
Yep, I got it.
Sorry. I mean, the first cue is
A shadow passes over him.
a shadow passes over him.
Mm-hmm. And then the second one.
No, same cue.
Got it.
He doesn't notice.
Got it.
We're gonna cue it. We're gonna cue each of them on him not noticing.
Okay.
Unless you want to do the fast part of Annie's Revenge instead for each of these.
We could try.
Yeah, let's try that real quick. Let's try that real quick. I'm just curious.
Okay.
He clips a little booster device to the wire. A shadow passes over him. He doesn't notice. R2D2, do you copy? This is Obi-Wan Kenobi. Switch to low band. In the Naboo Starfighter, blah, 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 blah. Retransmit this message to Coruscant. As Obi-Wan talks into his comlink, more shadows pass over him. Lower now. Do it twice, because there's more.
Okay. It's just the second time?
Yeah. So on these, cue it on the shadows.
Okay.
So, first time, he clips a little booster device to the wire. A shadow passes over him. So, cue it on the shadow passing over him.
And do it twice.
No, first time once, second time
so
twice.
Not he doesn't notice.
Right, not he doesn't notice.
Okay.
He clips a little booster device to the wire. A shadow passes over him. He doesn't notice. You don't have to say it on shadows. I mean...
So I'll just go over him. After over him.
Yes.
Okay.
As Obi-Wan talks into his comlink, more shadows pass over him. Lower now. He doesn't notice. So, okay, just do it once for each one. That's fine.
Okay. That's kind of funny. So is it 3 times?
So it's just the 2 times.
There's also a shadow passes very low.
Right, and that one is the foreshadowing, right?
Ah, yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that one I want to keep that way.
Okay, let's try the whole thing now.
Okay.
I'll sub the first 2 with that, and then I'll keep the foreshadowing.
Okay.
The third one, and I'm taking out he doesn't notice.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just do it now for this time.
He clips a little booster device to the wire. A shadow passes over him. He doesn't notice. R2D2. Do you copy? This is Obi-Wan Kenobi. Switch to low band. In the Naboo starfighter on Tatooine, R2 beeps that he receives the message. Record this message and take it to your mistress Padme and the Jedi Skywalker. Anakin, my long-range transmitter is knocked out. Retransmit this message to Coruscant. As Obi-Wan talks into his comlink, more shadows pass over him. Lower now. Just the one time.
There is a one time, and there is like an echo in the other wind. It's like. So should I skip the second part?
It sounds like a mistake.
Got it. Okay.
As Obi-Wan talks into his comlink, more shadows pass over him. Lower now. I guess maybe this one's on lower now. So, as Obi-Wan talks into his comlink, more shadows pass over him. Lower now.
Oh.
He doesn't notice. The Trade Federation is behind the assassination attempts on Senator Padme. The Commerce Guilds and the Corporate Alliance have pledged their armies to Count Dooku and are forming an... Wait! A shadow passes very low. Except, I think this one's... Yeah, okay.
Do you want me to do it higher?
Or with more attack. Less suggestive and more like... Yeah, like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Cool. Let me... Okay, so the first one is a shadow passes over him. And the second one is more shadows pass over him, lower.
Lower now.
Great, okay. What page was that again?
It's page 84.
Okay.
Then we have a long gap. I'm just gonna tell you what the next cue is on. And then we'll go back and do some ones that we skipped over.
Okay. I love democracy. Oh no, Anakin's Promise. Oh.
Nope, I Love Democracy is next.
Okay. Page.
Okay, look, it actually has a note to wait for applause now. Remember that spot where I said, and there will be applause, so we have to...
Yeah. Okay. Page 88.
So we're going to cue it on Jar Jar beams and bows now, rather than on applause.
Okay. Is that the whole sentence?
Yep, Jar Jar beams and bows.
Okay.
And that's I Love Democracy. Okay, so we're going to start back at... Let's start at preparing for war, just so that I can double check on the duration there.
Okay. We don't. Okay. Ready.
The commerce guilds are preparing for war. There can be no doubt of that. Count Dooku must have made a treaty with them. We must stop them soon before they're fully ready. The debate is over. We need that clone army now. Okay. And then we're going to jump over to... Out of the question, Senator. You and I are too closely aligned. The issue will become partisan and debates will begin. Our proposal must come from a neutral source. If only Senator Amidala were here. Jar Jar steps forward from the back of the group. Supreme Chancellor, my august colleagues,
This is when you're tapping me.
Yep. Later, in the garage, Padme comes in with a tray of food. Anakin is kneeling by the speeder bike, using an electronic wrench to work on it. The shifter broke. Life seems so much simpler when you're fixing things. I'm good at fixing things. Always was. But I couldn't. Why did she have to die? Why couldn't I save her? I know I could have. Sometimes there are things no one can fix. You're not all powerful, Annie. I should be. Someday I will be. I will be the most powerful Jedi ever. I promise you. I will even learn to stop people from dying. Anakin, it's all Obi-Wan's fault. He's jealous. He knows I'm already more powerful than he is. He's holding me back. Anakin hurls the wrench across the garage. It clatters to the floor. He looks at his trembling hands. Padme stares at him, shocked. Annie, what's wrong? I killed them. I killed them all. They're dead, every single one of them. Not just the men, the women, and the children, too. They're like animals, and I slaughtered them like animals. I hate them. There is silence for a moment. Then Anakin breaks down, sobbing. Padme takes him into her arms. Why do I hate them? I couldn't control myself. I don't want to hate them, but I just can't forgive them. Okay?
Yep. Ready?
Do you feel good about that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
But these new battle droids are a little less precise than I had hoped. Now we must persuade the Commerce Guild and the Corporate Alliance to sign the treaty. Then nothing in the universe will be able to stop us. What about the senator from Naboo? Is she dead yet? I'm not signing your... That's your cue,
Sorry.
by the way.
What about the senator from Naboo? Is she dead yet? I'm not signing her treaty until I have her head on my desk. She will be soon, Viceroy. I am a man of my word, and I have faith in this bounty hunter's abilities.
They move out of earshot. Obi-Wan peers around the pillar to see them going through an archway on the far side of the courtyard. He arrives at a narrow Gothic archway. He looks down through it. Poggle the Lesser and his 2 aides are at one end of a large, round conference table.
Now is the time, my friends. The moment when you have to decide between the Republic or the Confederacy of Independent Systems.
Count Dooku is at the head of the table. Jango Fett stands behind his chair. In addition to the original group, there are also 3 opposition senators, Po Nudo, Tessek, and Tunbuk Tora, and a Commerce Guild dignitary, Shu Mai, and a member of the Intergalactic Banking Clan, San Hill.
100 more systems will rally to our cause with your support, gentlemen. And let me remind you of our absolute commitment to capitalism. Of the lower taxes, the reduced tariffs, and the eventual abolition of all trade barriers. Signing this treaty will bring you profits beyond your wildest imagination. Our friends in the Trade Federation have pledged their support, etc., etc.
The Intergalactic Banking Clan will support you wholeheartedly, but only in a non-exclusive arrangement. Obi-Wan pulls back from the archway. He hears his droid whimper through his comlink. He starts up the stairs, coming to an outside window, and takes out his binoculars. Through the binoculars, Obi-Wan sees the droid being chased off by small, crawling creatures. He pulls a length of wire from his utility belt and attaches it to a small chrome ball that takes the wire high into the air. He clips a little booster device to the wire. A shadow passes over him. He doesn't notice. R2-D2, do you copy? And then we do this scene. Record this message and take it to your mistress Padme and the Jedi Skywalker. Anakin, my long-range transmitter is knocked out. Retransmit this message to Coruscant. As Obi-Wan talks into his comlink, more shadows pass over him, lower now. He doesn't notice. The Trade Federation is behind the assassination attempts on Senator Padme. The Commerce Guilds and the Corporate Alliance have pledged their armies to Count Dooku and are forming an... Wait! And actually, a shadow passes very low now. Obi-Wan looks up quickly. Attack! Don't make it too many... Ah! Obi-Wan's voice cuts out. R2 whistles in dismay as he rolls down the ramp and trundles off toward the homestead.
Cool. I know that it's lower now, so I came in a little early on the second one.
Yeah, I know. And then they retransmit, and then we skip over to I Love Democracy, right?
Yeah, is there anyone right after that? I don't know, that's the last page number I have.
Not right after.
Okay, let's do it.
That is the sentiment every one of us agrees with. And when the shadow of war has dispersed and the bright day of liberty has dawned once again, the power we now give to the Supreme Chancellor will be gladly and swiftly returned. Our ancient liberties will be restored to us, burnished even more brightly than before. Brief silence, then a rolling wave of applause. Jar Jar beams and bows. It is with great reluctance that I have agreed to this calling. I love democracy. I love the Republic. The fact that this crisis is demanding I be given absolute power to rule over you is evident. But I am mild by nature and have no desire to destroy the democratic process. The power you give me, I will lay down when this crisis has abated. I promise you. And all I ask in return is that when my term of office is over, you allow me to retire and live out my life in peace.
All right.
And then we have Dooku Courteous is the next one. On
Okay.
page 90, I think, probably. Let me find out. Yes. He bows courteously. So on page 90,
Okay.
we're almost through.
Yeah, this is how many cues we have left. And I have therapy in 40 minutes, 38 minutes.
Yeah.
So let's see if we can.
How much more do you want? When do you want to cut?
I would love to have a 15-minute break.
Okay,
So like 20 more minutes.
Okay.
I would like to number as many as we can.
Yeah, let's get on that.
We've done 72.
Nothing
out
to
of
do with
85.
nothing to do with politics.
Okay. Page number.
Page number 92. Hold on, let me. And then we have entering the arena, right?
Yes.
Also 92.
Okay.
What is that cued by?
I love you.
All right. Hold on. Then there's nothing on 93. '94, '95, I believe, is where Padme leaps.
is 94.
Mm-hmm. We're queuing it on...
To land on the reek in front of Anakin.
And what's your notes on that one?
Fast.
Good.
And then how pleasant?
Yep, how pleasant. He turns to see Mace Windu standing behind him.
Yes. 94.
Hold on.
I almost said that. Yep. Thank you, Chris, for echoing the 94.
Yep, good catch.
We're so close.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Hold on.
I can almost taste it.
Thousands of droids.
Mm-hmm. Also 96.
Yep. Sorry, all the page numbers are changed up now.
Okay.
They've
Yeah, I got you.
they're all now wrong.
Yeah. This is the third version of the script we've gotten, so. You have fought gallantly.
Yep.
98. And then is it Attack of the Clones?
I believe it is. Same page, 98.
And then Anakin disarmed.
Which is now on 102-ish.
Oh, we're so close.
Yeah, but hold on, I have to number pages. We might change the queue.
Okay.
Oh, no, we'll leave it there. What's the queue?
For Anakin disarmed?
Yeah.
Still gripping his lightsaber?
Okay. Holding it up, also using the Force?
Yoda concentrates.
That's-
What page was
Oh,
from? What was
102.
that? Was Anakin disarmed?
Mm-hmm.
And Yoda concentrates?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
And then Dooku meets Sidious.
The hooded figure
Of Darth Sidious stands waiting.
that's page 103.
And then, begun the Clone War has.
And you need to also be able to pad
What pages begun the Clone War has? What? 104?
yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, 103 is begun the Clone War has, and then the second cue is on 104. So
What's second cue? You mean the Great Clone War has begun?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Want to run through a couple more?
Yes. Give me 1 second. Something got a little bit. Bless you, Chris says. Thank you.
Thank you very much. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to push stuff so that this can start on the next page.
Okay, I will deal with that later.
Okay. Okay, what are we starting with?
We're starting just after I Love Democracy, so with nothing to do with politics.
What about Dooku Courteous?
Oh, you're right.
Okay. "20 winged Geonosians carrying weapons alight on the flagstones in front of them.
The Geonosians part, and Count Dooku appears. He bows courteously.
Senator Amidala, I've heard so much about you.
You don't have to rush it on the ending.
Continue.
Okay, I'm just, as a general rule, you don't have to, like, you can let stuff ring a little bit, you know.
Okay.
Doesn't even have to be slow. I'm
Slow as usual. Okay, whatever. Okay,
Yeah.
I got it.
Okay, what is to happen to me? Am I to be executed also?
I wouldn't think of such an offense. But there are individuals who have a strong interest in your demise, milady.
It has nothing to do with politics. I thought, wait, did I cue that on the wrong thing? What's your cue there?
There are individuals who have a strong interest in your demise, milady.
Okay, I don't have that marked as the cue.
Okay, what do you have marked?
It has nothing to do with politics.
Okay, should I try that?
No, I thought that you were early because I didn't have it marked correctly.
Okay.
I wouldn't think of such an offense. But there are individuals who have a strong interest in your demise, milady. It has nothing to do with politics, I'm afraid. It's purely personal, and they have already paid great sums to have you assassinated. I'm sure they will push hard to have you included in the executions. I'm sorry if you are not going to cooperate. I must turn you over to the Geonosians for justice. I've done all I can for you.
Perfect.
Good.
4 guards take hold of Padme and why did I just knock on the floor? That's not good. Okay.
Okay.
Probably a pink highlighter.
No, no, I have the pink highlighter.
Oh, you do? Okay, good.
Guess we'll
Yeah.
discover at some point. Okay.
4 guards take hold of Padme and Anakin. They are escorted out of the chamber to the sounds of chuckling, and tossed into an open cart in a gloomy tunnel. The murmur of a vast crowd is heard. Don't be afraid. I'm not afraid to die. I've been dying a little bit each day since you've come back into my life. What are you talking about? I love you. You love me? I thought we decided not to fall in love. That we would be forced to live a lie. That it would destroy our lives. I think our lives are about to be destroyed anyway. My love for you is a puzzle, Annie, for which I have no answers. I can't control it, and now I don't care. I truly, deeply love you, and before we die, I want you to know. Padme leans toward Anakin. They kiss. I have no desire to be cured of this love either. Long or short, I vow to spend the rest of my life with you. They kiss again. The driver cracks his whip over the ore harnessed between the shafts. The cart jerks forward. Suddenly, there is a huge roar and a blinding sunlight as they emerge into the arena. The great stadium is packed with tier upon tier of yelling Geonosians. The cart trying to... You can end it at any point there also.
Okay.
Oh, did you have it down an octave? There?
It starts down an octave. I just moved one note.
Yeah. I just meant that one note.
Yeah.
Was in the wrong octave.
Yep.
I heard it.
Yeah.
Okay. She can't do that. Shoot her, or something. You okay? Sure, well, sort of. Jump! The Nexu springs. Padme leaps from the top of the post to land on the reek in front of Anakin. The reek charges away around the arena. The Nexu turns aside to attack. Didn't we make that a whole half note?
We did.
Okay.
Okay, let's do it again.
Jump! The Nexu springs. Padme leaps from the top of the post to land on the Reek in front of Anakin. The Reek charges away around the arena. The Nexu turns aside to attack the Acklay. Amid the uproar, Count Dooku feels a tap on his shoulder. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. He turns to see Mace Windu standing behind him. Count Dooku masks his surprise elegantly as he surveys the arena and sees Jedi Knights standing at every entrance and exit.
Master Windu, how pleasant of you to join us. You're just in time for the moment of truth. I would think these 2 new boys of yours could use a little more training.
Sorry to disappoint you, Dooku. This party's over.
Brave, but stupid, my old Jedi friend. You are impossibly outnumbered.
I don't think so. 1 Jedi has to be worth 100 Geonosians.
It wasn't the Geonosians I was thinking about. How well do you think 1 Jedi will hold up against 1,000 battle droids?
Count Dooku signals. Thousands of droids start to pour into all parts of the arena. Do you want to try again?
Yeah.
It wasn't the Geonosians I was thinking about. How well do you think 1 Jedi will hold up against 1,000 battle droids?
Count Dooku signals. Thousands of droids start to pour in from all... Is that all we have?
Yeah.
Make it Tenedo, then.
Why don't I just add?
You can add the rest of the phrase if you want to.
Okay, because... I don't know if it reads.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
We might have to change that one. Make it a bit longer. That's okay.
All right.
But we have 3 minutes.
Well, let me just put it in.
Okay, but we're almost through all the cues. In time for you to take a break.
I appreciate that. Okay. Count Dooku signals.
Okay. Wait. Oh, we're doing that one. So okay.
Hmm?
1 second. 1 second.
Against 1,000 battle droids.
Count Dooku signals. Thousands of droids start to pour in from all parts of the arena. Mace Windu draws his lightsaber. Jango Fett draws his gun and fires at Mace Windu, who deflects the shots. So it's a little bit long still.
Okay. So maybe.
Dun. No, just the bottom.
That's it.
Just the bottom. Yeah. Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Okay. The Count calls to the Jedi.
Master Windu, you have fought gallantly. Worthy of recognition in the history archives of the Jedi Order. Now it is finished. Surrender, and your lives will be spared.
We will not be hostages for you to barter with, Dooku.
Then, I'm sorry, old friend. You will have to be destroyed.
The droids raise their weapons. Anakin and Padme clasp hands tightly. Count Dooku raises his hand to give the order to fire. Look! Above, 6 gunships are descending fast through the open air area in the arena ceiling. They land in a cluster around the handful of Jedi clone troopers spill out and start firing at the droids. Yoda appears at the door of one of the gunships, etc. They fight over here, they fight over there. Finally, Count Dooku, in one flashing move, sends Anakin's arm cut at the elbow, flying, still gripping his lightsaber. Anakin drops to the ground in agony. Count Dooku draws himself up to deliver the coup de grace.
Did you not like that?
I'm wondering if we should cue it earlier.
Okay.
Let's try
Or I could cut
in
first.
one flashing move.
Okay.
Finally, Count Dooku, in one flashing move, sends Anakin's arm cut at the elbow, flying, still gripping his lightsaber. Maybe cut the fermata.
Okay. Should I try it again in one flashing move
Yeah,
and without the first note?
without the fermata on the first note.
Okay.
Finally, Count Dooku, in one flashing move, sends Anakin's arm. Are they tied?
No. I didn't play it tight. I went.
Okay, it sounds very unlegato it.
Okay, but it would be more accurate to just skip the first note than
Okay.
to go. Like I think it should just be.
Okay. I mean, or play it as written. It just
With the fermata?
yeah, sure.
Okay.
Finally, Count Dooku, in one flashing move, sends Anakin's arm cut at the elbow, flying, still gripping his lightsaber. Anakin drops to the ground in agony.
Oh, I accidentally don't like that, but maybe I'll do that on purpose.
Yeah, do it.
Okay.
We'll keep it cute at still gripping his lightsaber.
And I'll skip the first note. I think it's better without the first note.
Okay.
Okay. Next.
Count Dooku uses the Force to pull on one of the cranes in the hangar. It comes crashing down on Obi-Wan and Anakin. But in the blink of an eye, Yoda is under the crane, holding it up, also using the Force. Yoda closes his eyes and concentrates. The fallen crane trembles and starts to lift. Behind it, the sound of the sail ship's engines are heard, starting up. Yoda exerts every scrap of his powers. The crane lifts clear of Anakin and is thrown to the ground. Dooku's takes off. Count Dooku's interstellar sail ship glides through a deserted, burned out part of Coruscant. He maneuvers the ship into one of the empty buildings and lands. The ramp lowers. Count Dooku emerges and walks to where a hooded figure of Darth Sidious stands waiting. Count Dooku bows.
The Force is with us, my master. Welcome home, Lord Tenaris. You have done well. I bring you good news, my lord. The war has begun.
Excellent. Everything is going as planned.
Did you want me to stop?
Yep, right there. The beautiful Jedi temple basks in the red glow of the setting sun. Where's your apprentice? On his way back to Naboo. He is escorting Senator Amidala home. I must admit, without the clones, it would not have been a victory.
Victory! Victory, you say?
Obi-Wan turns and looks at the sad little Jedi sitting in the council chamber. Apart from Ki-Adi-Mundi, Plo Koon, who is wounded, the chamber is empty.
Not victory. A defeat it was, Master Obi-Wan. Begun, the Clone War has.
Palpatine, Jar Jar, Bail Organa, and the other senators stand on a balcony looking out at the square below. Tens of thousands of clone troopers are drawn in strict formations or move forwards in near files to climb the ramps of the military assault ships. Palpatine's expression is deeply sad. Everyone watches somberly as, in the square, loaded assault ships take off. Others land immediately in their place. The sky above is thick with transports.
clone troopers march and board the ships. The Great Clone War has begun. While in the rose-covered arbor, overlooking a sparkling lake on Naboo, Anakin and Padme stand before a Naboo holy man. 3PO and R2 stand by, watching, as the holy man blesses the happy couple, and, amid gently falling roses, Anakin and Padme kiss. And then they'll start shouting out thank yous to everybody. And we will also do the same. Thank you, everybody who watched the stream. Please like and subscribe and show up. Go to CaminoCaper.com to watch the table read. And we'll end it on your favorite part.